to be free. Free.
It's a lovely sound of Rascal singing there. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the third round of the... Oh, there's Techno Guy. Hello, Mr. Techno Guy. Welcome then to the third round of the ARC Clio Cup. Round 3 of the championship coming to you live at... How do you say it again? Tsukuba. Yeah, the T silent. That's right, yes.
We were live.
Yeah, we are live, yeah. We heard you singing too and humming.
For God's sake.
There you go. Savvy, and joining me, as you probably well know by that voice, is Rascal. How are you doing today, then, Rascal?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm trying to wake myself up after the absolute ball fest that was Monaco earlier.
Oh, was it a ball fest? I never watched it, to be fair.
So boring. Oh my god. Nothing happened.
Really?
Oh. Verstappen won. I say nothing happened. A couple of things happened, but the race itself was dull. There was no racing.
Oh, by the way, Inman was just saying in the chat there, why can't we have Rascal singing this into every round?
Yeah, I'm okay. When I'm racing,
are you sure?
I'll save it every once in a while, you know.
Nah, I was watching the football earlier today, because my team was playing, and that was a waste of time. But still, we finished in the playoffs, so that's all right. Anyways, I digress.
Hartlepool.
Yeah, we were playing against the champions, Sutton, earlier today, and we could have had a chance to finish third, but we didn't.
I think you didn't win.
No, we didn't win. No.
Did you lose?
Yeah, we lost. But I mean, like I says, we finished in the playoffs, so hoping we can get back into the Football League next season, and then I can buy FIFA games. Anyways, I digress. We've got some racing to do with Tsukuba. What do you think of this track then? Feels like it's a go-kart track, this.
I think it is, actually. I think it's a real-life go-kart track.
It is a real-life track, yes.
It's a fun track to drive, actually. Like, it's got really nice flow, and yeah, I'm looking forward to see what the drivers are able to do lap time-wise. Their speeds through some of the fast corners. I'm looking at Law right now, and he's absolutely drifting it through this constant radius, long right-hander. He sets a 104.6, which seems to be okay, although Inman, I think, is in the early pace test. I'm seeing the fast lap in the lobby here is a 104.2, and I just realised that you're streaming the other qualifying lobby, and so there's no way that you are going to be able to show Law.
No.
Oh, no. Right.
Is that what? Has he got a new livery? Oh, Wiley's taking a detour.
It's the same livery.
Oh, okay. Wiley looks like he's just crashed his way into. I think that's the 2-cycle area, but yeah, the corners are quite self-explanatory because I looked it up and they were Japanese and managed to translate them. So we've got turn 1, which is called the first corner, believe it or not. And then you got this corner's here where Matty and Tetra Guy are at. There, this is called the S corner. Now where they're at now is called the first hairpin. We're right on board then with Matty. He's not the fastest at the moment, but that is Riley. So this is turn 5, Dunlop corner. Oh God, Techno, Jesus, that was close. Now into ATR. Breaking down into second gear for the second hairpin. And then this is where the one and only penalty bound is on this part of the track. Long straightaway, especially for these cars. And it is just, as Rascal says, this long right-hander, which is actually called last corner. So there you are. Lovely track knowledge there from this whoever designed this track and whoever named the track too.
You should make your own names. You should make your own names for these corners. Japanese track. Let's make up some names.
But it's a real life track. We only do that for fantasy tracks. Except for Suzuka, with the first corner is rogered. That's the only thing that's not.
I feel like we could do it here. If anyone goes to drive at Tsukuba, they'll be like, you know what, we've got our own ARC track map. We already know all the corner all the corner names. As Inman sends a message qualifying about to begin in this lobby. I don't know what the...
Front of pictures 10 the room settings, so once they get it to 0, we'll get qualifying underway. Just before we'll get to see the qualifying, I've got to mention about the points then coming into this race. So my teammate Alex leads the way on 388.
He's not your teammate.
Yes, he is. Enman is still Enman is second. He's only 18 points adrift after getting the win at Tokyo. Qualifying is underway in Lobby B, by the way. Then it is Law Rascal in third, 92 points adrift of the leader. Then you got Matty, who is in this one, as he's just making his way through the S corners here. He sits fourth. Cro-Magna fifth. GTSV Gianni is in sixth, but I think he's not going to be making it today.
No,
So that's a shame there for Gianni. Thunderpig in seventh. Eighth is Keanu, which I've heard nothing from him. Is he in your lobby?
No.
No. La Bomba Negra is ninth, and then you've got Chucky in 10th, who I think he's not racing again, is he?
Yeah, Charles is having a lot going on in his personal life. So yeah, Charles, hope you're doing well, and yeah, look forward to seeing you back out on track whenever that may be. You've certainly got some stuff to sort out.
So that's basically the top 10.
Yeah, I was going to say, so this is a chance for guys like Thunderpig, guys like you know, the guys Gianni and Keanu aren't taking part in this particular round, so the drivers around them in the championship have a chance to make some ground up on them, maybe even overtake them this round.
And considering this is a double trouble race, where the first race is going to be 15 laps long, and it's going to be the second race will be half an hour long, so this will be reaping the benefits for guys like Thunderpig and La Bomba, who's sitting 7th and 9th in the championship respectively. And you also got Alex Sania, who's sitting 12th in the championship, or Wily Coyote in 13th, so they could get some good points here and put themselves into the top 10.
Absolutely.
So then it's the field of cars that making their way through the second hairpin onto the long straightaway they go. Matty's going to be the first one to complete a lap time. He was second fastest in this practice lobby. Let's see what he can do as he makes his way through the last corner, and he's going to over the curb and across the line in a 105.3. He could be like at least 8 tenths quicker than that, as we saw there, as Wiley goes to the top, nearly half a second quicker. Thunderpig shuts it down, so too does Why Not Sean. Now the gap is now less than a tenth with Wiley to Why Not Sean. Techno Guy goes 5th, and this guy right here we're looking at now, Fubar, who was racing with us this week, he had a bit of a freak accident last week involving his puppy. Did you know read that?
The puppy scratched his eye?
Yeah, puppy punched his eye, yes, last week, so he couldn't see out of the eye. A bit of a freak accident there, so to speak.
Yeah, that's not really, that's not what you want the puppy to be doing.
No. Did you? Oh my god, goodness me, Fubar.
Fubar's okay.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. He nearly drifted at 80 yard there and nearly getting passed by Eternicus there. I don't know if you saw the gif from Lateral afterwards when he said that, when he showed the gif of the dog coming to the order, and the next caption is him just punching him in the face.
Wow.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Good old lap.
Right.
Anyway, what's happening in Lobby A then? As Matty goes to the top.
So drivers are currently on their 3rd flying lap. So far, Inman is leading with on a 104.2, followed by Hallex on a 104.5. The Bomber very close to Hallex, only 300s behind, on also on a 104.5. And then around 2 tenths to Law, who's half a tenth ahead of Predge, who's just ahead of Alex Tenier. Alex is on a 104.7 in 6th in this lobby. And then you have Crow, who's fastest so far, is at 105.2. And Jerry, who's done a 105.4. Hopefully he can find a bit more pace, given that he's 1.1 seconds of Inman over the laps they've set so far.
Just looking here at Chosen TV, who impressed Rascal and myself last week in the coffee break at Goodwood, finishing 5th, I think it was in the second race, so he hasn't set a timed lap yet, but we'll see what he'll do here. So he makes his way through the first hairpin, kind of missed the apex quite a bit through there, now into Dunlop at turn 5. He's being chased by, is that Matty? Yep, the pole sitter so far in this lobby, Matty. Now through ATR, now in towards the second hairpin. Let's see if he makes a little bit of a better entry in. Looks like that is. Now on to the long straightaway. 104.761 is the fastest time set by Matty. And Wiley doing a 104.9. That's his best lap, but not improving to go pole at the moment. As we look again back at Chosen, making his way towards the last corner. Turn 8, and then on to the start-finish straight. He's going to have at least... he's got up to 7th place though with a 105.7. So I think he knows where to make up that ground. It's that first hairpin now, as we've got 2.5 minutes to go until the end of qualifying. Thunderpig has now got up into 2nd place. He is just past Riley Coyote, only by 16 thousandths of a second. And you've got Why Not Sean in 4th, Fedotum in 5th, Techno Guy 6th, Chosen TV in 7th, Eternica Safe and Fubar down in 9th place, although he has improved by 8 tenths, but still last in this session, as he runs a little wide through the first corner. Oh, in fact, he's gone off. So Fubar's went off at the first corner. 2 minutes to go. Anything happening then in Lobby A, as Matty getting it sideways off the second hairpin.
The Bomber has just gone into 2nd position with a 104.5, 13 thousandths of a second quicker than Alex. Great lap from the Bomber to put himself up there. He looks like he's really dialed in today, and yeah, he could be potentially a threat for the race win actually if he's able to maintain this kind of pace. His laps have been super consistent so far. He's about to finish another one, and I'm just seeing what he's able to do at 104.6, so not faster, but again, he's able to just constantly hit those great lap times. Alex isn't able to improve on his lap, so he stays in 3rd position. Law half a tenth behind Alex, and Law is right behind Alex Tenier right now, who's currently in 5th fastest in qualifying. I wonder if Law's looking to get a nice toe down the back straight. I wonder if that makes a big difference in the Clios. He's not faster on this particular lap so far. I wonder if Alex is improving. No, he pulls off to the side. He's gonna let Law through. And then you still have Predja in 6th, Pro Magno in 7th, and Jerry in 8th. And Jerry has been improving slowly. He's a lot closer to Crow, so he only needs to find a 10th and a half, or 2 tenths, if he wants to overhaul fellow American Crow.
Okay. Just looking at it, Techno Guy, he improved up to 5th with a 105.0. Just makes his way towards the last corner, and it looks like it was going to be Why Not Sean is going to be the... Oh, he's just missed out on the lap there. Well, this lap will not count because he just crossed the line when the 8-minute signal was up.
Seeing here, Alex, he just about made it around across the start-finish line, I think dead on as 8 minutes struck. So he's going to give it one more last effort to try and get pole position. He's gone quicker actually, so he's up into 2nd position on the leaderboard. He's a quarter of a second off Inman. Inman, who's set a blistering pace. 104.139. I don't know what the fastest in your lobby is, Savvy.
104.761.
So 6 tenths ahead. So Inman, he looks like he's got this one. Can Alex pull something out of the bag? No, he's unable to improve on his final effort, and that is qualifying complete in this lobby.
And that is qualifying complete in this lobby as well. So we'll go through lobby B1 first. So Matty takes the pole in this one with a 104.761. That will definitely put him in the main event. Wiley Coyote 2nd, 104.943. Why Not Sean in third. Oh no, sorry, Thunderpig is third with a 104. Oh no, sorry, Thunderpig in second with a 104.916. Wiley Coyote with a 104.943. Then Why Not Sean is fourth, 105.042. Techno Guy 105.090. Then he is nearly 2 tenths quicker than Vedotum in fifth. Eternicus should be seventh with a 105.656. Eighth would be Chosen TV with 105.701, and Fubar competing the lineup in a 106.326. There we are. So what the time's then looking then at Lobby A? And let's see. Oh,
okay,
yeah.
So Inman, I remember, was fastest on a 4.1. Alex did a 4.3. The Bomber did a 4.5, as did Law. Alex Tinner did a 4.7. Fredge did a 4.7. Crow did a 4.9, and Jerry did a 5.0.
Okay then. So I don't know how many people's going to make it in. So how many's in your lobby? Was it 8?
There are 8 in this lobby.
And there's 9 in this one, so there's 17. Again, the numbers are dwindling down every week, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm guessing that this is going to be 9 making lobby A and 8 in lobby B. Would be my guess there.
Yeah, possibly. Or what we did last week with the, I mean, not last week. No, yeah, it was last week with the Catalunya race that people had to sacrifice. Maybe have a full lobby there. I don't know, but we'll see. We will see. Right, I will join your lobby.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I think we'll just leave it as it is. Yeah. Then again, I'm not privy to what they are looking to do with that. It's a real shame because you know, we want to be seeing nice full lobbies in the races, but obviously there's a lot happening in the world at the moment, wherever you may be. So yeah, attendance it's just one of those things, unfortunately. But it's fine. We're still gonna get good racing. This is a great track. You know, I think we had, what was it, Tokyo a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, Tokyo a couple of weeks, yeah.
Yeah, where we didn't have that many in Lobby A, but it was still a very intense, close race between everybody. So, I think we'll be able to definitely get that this week. I'm seeing Jerry is, I don't really know what he's doing. Is he fuel burning? Is he weaving?
No, I don't know if he'd be fuel burning because fuel will be off. No, I think he's just having some.
He's not spinning.
I think he's just having some fun. I think is Jerry. Is he trying to do donuts? That'd be quite impossible to do with these cars because it's front wheel drive.
Yeah, I know. Jerry trying to do some donuts. I wonder if he's watching this.
Speaking of donuts, there I see the new Jaffa cakes. They're doing donuts now. They look quite intriguing. I think I'll give them a try tomorrow when I'm in the town.
I have not heard of this. This is a game changer.
This is this Jaffa Cakes donuts. Yep.
I'm not sure I'd want it. That's the thing. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced it's a good idea.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I mean, why would you buy them if instead of something like a Krispy Kreme?
I don't know, I'm willing to give it a try anyway.
Yeah, to be fair, I need to lay off the Krispy Kremes because,
Oh, you're getting fat like me, are you? You're getting fat like Savvy.
Not yet. Not yet.
Everyone just seems to be just doing a bit of donuts around here. They're gonna destroy the track here. Come on, leave it alone. Oh, well then, so we also seen... Oh, go on.
Fine. The track will be fine, surely.
Oh yeah, well the tyres won't be.
There's no tyre wear on right now, so Jerry's tyres are still perfect from all the donut making.
Do you know what? It just seems to be that it's the Americans that are doing all the tyre squealing here. Cut it out now, come on.
See, if
except for Crow.
if Kofi were in here, we'd already have seen, you know, a lap guide in reverse of this track.
Yes, I mind that. Yeah. Was he the one that did the reversing in the Kata race? I can't mind. Oh.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no! There was also the crabbing. There was the crab races. As Jerry drifts it.
Well, I think to me, Crow's the only well-behaved American here. Well, the others Americans are just going absolute mental.
I mean, it looks like Predator's just driving the track. So is the Bomber.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh, no, the Bomber's drifting it as well.
Nah,
oh,
see, you can't master it like PK La Bomber. Come on now, stop it.
I mean, he's got an appropriate livery to do that kind of thing. I really like the Bomber's livery. I think it's yeah.
We're just looking at it on stream right now. Yeah. As he's going to possibly slide his way in towards... No, he's just put a couple of wheels on the grass and there's a full 360, half the car in the kitty litter, tank slaps it, and now he's in the kitty litter.
Oh, and he's gone again.
Get your bucket and spade there, you can build some sass castles here. Look at Lynette Law, he looks well behaved here, and he's just parking his car just at the first corner there. Now, one thing I have mentioned there was what Techno Guy posted in the chat is the upcoming Endurance Series Season 2. I think from what I'm seeing, what he was saying is it's going to be better than the first season, by the looks of it. Looking at the class structures, so what was it?
Yeah, I still need to read that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looks epic.
So is you and Chucky gonna team up again? Get the Cha-Cha sliders back together?
Well, I don't know. We might be a bit too powerful if we do that. So, yeah, it might be better to split up. I'm not sure if there's going to be a team element to it.
Oh, possibly not. No, maybe.
Yeah, it might just be an individual thing. That said, we shall find out. I think it would be interesting to see it as a team thing, especially if you had a teammate in different classes. That could be quite interesting. Techno's the person that has all the info on this, but I'm looking forward to driving either the Red Bull Junior or the Peugeot. That looks tasty.
So just reading it down there, it says traditionally in sports car racing there's often 4 or 5 classes on track at any given race.
Yes,
and
it is, yeah.
Like we did in season 1, there was only 2 classes we did. We did the LMP1s and the GT3s. So
yes.
Yeah, so if there could be multiple classes, there won't be, that much people in the classes. There'll be
no, you
at least a minimum 2 or 3 each.
No. The way it's structured is so that there are only two classes that are going to take part in each race. So there are going to be 4 classes, but basically you're going to race half the races and you're not going to race half the races because it's going to be the other 2 classes, if that makes sense. So there are some races that are specific to the Peugeot, and there are some races that are specific to the Red Bull Junior, and there are some races that have both of them. Well, I think there's one race that has both classes, Prototype Challenge. So, there's going to be multi-class, but with a different dynamic happening. I think I think it will make perfect sense if you read it. Yeah, but it's likely that we'll hopefully have around 6 or 7 in each class for each race.
So we'll get more information on that when the Clio Cup finishes, which I believe the season finale will happen in about 2 weeks' time, I think it is. Oh, goodness me, La Bomba was going straight into Inman for pit wall. Deary me, that was quite terrifying.
It's gone through Halleck's and Law.
Let's get my teammate there. Oh, go on, Alex, go on, show him what you're made of. Right then, so while we've got some time to reflect on what times is going to be done, if there's, you know, whatever lobbies it's going to be in, how's your week been then?
Yeah, it's been good. I started a new job recently, so...
And how's that been going along?
Yeah, it's been good.
Mm.
Yeah. Everyone's very friendly. Yeah, it's nice.
I just had me, I had my second vaccine earlier today.
Oh, nice. Nice one, Savvy. Fully vaxxed.
Fully vaxxed, yeah. Savvy's fully vaxxed. Ooh, that may have a ring to it.
Right.
I don't know why people were saying, oh, it will hurt you. I never felt a thing. I still feel fine. My arm doesn't feel sore.
We should have we should have a race where every car is sponsored by one of the vaccine makers.
Oh, there's only four, isn't there? You've got AstraZeneca,
Moderna.
Oh, is it Moderna? Oops. Yeah, Pfizer, which I heard that's quite bad.
Yeah, and GlaxoSmithKline.
I also heard Johnson & Johnson, but that's only one in America, I think. Isn't it?
Yeah, but, I mean, we have Americans here.
No, I'm saying, do we have Johnson & Johnson's here? I thought it was just only in America.
Only in America. But we've got, you know, the Americans can rep the Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, that Pred G La Bomba Jerry and Crow. Get that Johnson & Johnson on your car. Right, we are still waiting for the times then to come up.
Yeah.
Laws actually posted something in the pictures. Have you seen that?
We'll see.
He's posted in the Clio Cup chat with a picture of an onlooker watching our racing.
That looks like Mr. Bean.
Is that Mr. Bean? Mr. Bean has not had a haircut. Oh.
The one that Alex posted.
What, the guy on the left?
Yeah.
He's not that old.
Well, he looks like John McEnroe wearing
I tell you, looking at Alex's picture, it looks like them two are having an argument, and she's saying, "Look, I don't want nothing to do to get involved in this."
Maybe he's having an affair with the pink.
The lassie with the pink shirt. Oh, Jeremy Cow, if you're watching, get back on DB. Oh, it says we're streaming Lobby B. Okay, then we are streaming Lobby B. Why? They're too embarrassed to watch Lobby A due to attendance. Well, it was only up by 1. Well, so it looks like we're skipping over to Lobby B then, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if it was someone was said in the chat there. Matty says, I can see the ARC mascot in front of Alex. Oh, yes, the ARC, yes. Right, here we go. Let's get on with Thunderbig. Right. So it looks like it's going to be status quo as it is then. It's going to be 8 in Lobby A and 9 in Lobby B.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's interesting for us because we're going to be able to show some other kinds of drivers today and who can take the win in Lobby B without the likes of Alex and Inman and Law. We're going to see some different action today. Yeah, so... Okay.
Here we are.
Oh, so there are actually going to be 10 in Lobby B.
Oh, someone's news just joined. Who was... Oh, no, it's not. It's 9, because it's us 2.
No, but Crow is also going to be joining Lobby B. Because qualifying results are out.
Oh, qualifying results are out. Okay, then, so let's have a look then at that. So there's only going to be 7 people in Lobby A. So Inman will take the pole with a 104.139. Alex, La Bomba, Law, Tanier, Matty, and Predjane. That's the only people that's in Lobby A. For Lobby B that we're going to be covering, it will be Thunderpig, Crow Magna, Wiley, Why Not Sean, Jerry Bear, Techno Guy, Vidotum, Eternicus, Chosen TV, and Fubar. That is how they are. So how many's in that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, there will be 10. Yeah, 10 people in there, 10 drivers in Lobby B. So, you know, we'll get to see what the likes of Fubar, because, you know, we've not seen him racing him.
Exactly, the likes of Fubar, the likes
Eternicus.
of
Etericus as well.
Yeah, maybe Titanicus can get a win today. Just looking in chat, the Clio chat, Daryl says about the picture, she looks like she's being held up at gunpoint, but Marty feels she's being inconvenienced.
And who's there? I need to see the pic. Let's have a look. She's looking right at the camera too. It's like, oh dear. Well, I tell you what, that lassie there in the pit, she's not happy. She needs to get out of there as soon as possible. Well, she's held at gunpoint, or she's cheated on another person. You know. Yeah, you need to leave, lady. I'm sorry, but yeah.
She's done nothing wrong,
probably. Maybe she's just innocent. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, stay here then, lassie. Yeah, come and watch some exciting art racing at Tsukuba.
Yeah, she's one of the spectators. Or maybe someone who's racing knows her.
Oh, maybe.
Is this woman any relation to any of you racing tonight, lads?
Yeah. The answers on the postcard there. Obviously, people who watch an art race will get in for free, which is obviously £200-300 less than what you attend to watch a Formula 1 race. So there you go. That's how more people draw us into watching some art racing.
Yeah. Also, you're gonna see some overtaking, unlike in the Formula 1. Honestly, they should just ditch Monaco from the calendar. It's so dull. Like,
but the problem is, Monaco was so historic, though.
No, I love qualifying at Monaco. I think it's such a brilliant challenge for drivers. But the race is so boring. What if they just made Monaco a qualifying, like a time trial event, as opposed to a race?
Obviously, too, the big talking point as well was Leclerc's accident in qualified. Was it meant or was it not?
No way. No way.
It wasn't meant. It wasn't meant. It wasn't like a Schumacher thing, what he did in 06, where he just intentionally didn't make the last corner. So
he destroyed half his car.
Yeah.
Didn't start the race. There's no way that was intentional.
No, it wasn't intentional. No way. He was on
the edge. He was on the edge.
Yeah, I was going to say he was on the ragged edge, but then, you know, he took the corner, you know, turned it a bit too early, hit the barrier, and then crashed it. So it wasn't intentional. Like, from my point of view, it wasn't.
What chicane is that? What's the name of that?
That's
Anthony Knowles?
No, that's the last corner. It's the corner before Raskas.
Yes.
Rascal before Rascal. Rascal.
Yes. Yes. After the swimming pool.
Oh, is that the swimming pool?
No. Swimming pool's the fast left-hander after the Nouvelle chicane.
Let me look it up. We've got time to kill before. Right, let me see.
Someone in chat tell us, please.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Hold on. It's called. Well, that's an interesting name, that. Yeah, lovely. It's called... No, it is called Swimming Pool.
Is that swimming pool?
It is Swimming Pool, yeah. Otherwise known as Piscine.
Piscine?
But they call it yeah, Piscine, yeah.
You know that means swimming pool in French. La piscine.
There you got Tabac, that's turn 12. That's the fast left-hander. That's what you want about after the...
No, Tabac is before Raskas, no.
Yeah, it's before Raskas, yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna have a look at a track.
Yeah, but it is the swimming pool chicane. That's what it is. Oh, anyway, Chosen TV saying hello, lads. Hello, Chosen. Hopefully you'll do better in the race than what you did in qualifying. So no pressure on you. Don't make any mistakes.
The race is a reverse grid as well, so...
Yeah, reverse grid, the second race. Yeah, so the first race is 15 laps long, and then the next race will be half an hour long, which will be a reverse grid, excluding DNFs.
Right. My bad. It is swimming pool.
Right, so we are still waiting for Jerry Bear to get this race started. Come on, Jerry. Oh, Jerry's restarting his PlayStation, so that's why we're waiting for him.
Nice.
So then, get your predictions in then, Rascal. What do you think then? Who do you think will win the first race in this Lobby B?
Honestly, my money's on Crow. He's a veteran of ARC's Wiley. He knows how to overtake when he needs to, and he's fast. He's currently top of the timing boards right now in the practice. So I don't know who's starting on pole though. I don't think it's Crow.
No, I don't know.
He knows how to get his elbows out when he needs to.
It is... No, it's Thunderpig. Thunderpig will start on the pole.
Thunderpig, then Crow. So Crow is only behind by 10 thousandths of a second, but Wiley up in third as well. So Wiley, maybe the Wiley fan club is their day for Wiley's come through and take a victory.
It's actually quite close there. 17,000 separating Thunderpig to Wiley, first to third.
27,000, but yeah.
Oh yeah, 27,000. Yeah, my bad.
It's okay.
And you got Why Not Sean, who's just like a tenth, just a tenth back as well.
Exactly. So it's anyone can win this.
Effectively, less than 2/10 separating Thunderpig from the pole to Techno Guy down in 6th.
Oh yeah. In fact, Techno and Jerry separated by 6 thousandths of a second. So. And to think that the Dawson, maybe I know that he's a fast driver. I'm not sure if he may have made a mistake in qualifying. But he's only a couple of lengths back as well. So with the slipstreaming and potentially people up ahead battling, he could also be in with the showers. But yeah, so many interesting scenarios here. Who do you think is going to win?
I would put my money on Crow as well. Yeah, I was just looking at Crow just making his way towards that last corner there, and how aggressive he took that corner and all. But yeah, I think my money's on Crow, as you said. Experience will come out on top, I reckon, and I think as well as Thunderpig starting on the pole, I don't think he will out for too long. But I could be proven wrong, but I still think Crow should take the W here on this one. For the reverse grid though, it's going to be quite tricky with this being a tight and twisty track. It's going to be hard for the guys that were up at the front the first race to work their way up in the order in the second race, considering how narrow this track actually is. But I mean, they've got half an hour to do it, so they'll have time on their side. Patience will be a factor as well, I reckon.
Yeah.
Right, so we're still waiting for Jerry to get his PlayStation sorted out, and then we will get this race underway. Jerry was saying, to be fair, also can't see Inman's lobby going to restart PS4. That was like 5 minutes ago. Apparently, Crow messaged me, I think it was the first race of the season. He's saying that livery is because of the British flag. Can't we find it? Yeah, he says, hope you love my British flag on a French car, by the way. It's for you, Wiley and Chilling, and the rest of the UK gang. So a bit of a tradition there, or a bit of an honour from Jerry to... Oh, goodness me, Crow. Nearly making a big accident there. Speaking of UK, what did you think of UK in the Eurovision last night? Did you watch it?
No, I didn't, unfortunately.
Well, good, because it was a waste of time.
Yeah, I heard the UK did very badly.
Very badly, yeah. It was astronomically badly. Do you know how many points do you think they got?
Oh, I know they got none.
They got none points. Yeah.
Nil point.
Nil point, yet again. Oh God, a
who
Terracus.
won? Who
No, there's something I didn't know.
you watched it, didn't you?
Do you know, to be fair, I only watched the results.
You didn't?
Oh,
Okay.
Italy won it. I can't remember who came second place though. I'm trying to look to see who was second. Oh, France was second, Switzerland third, Iceland fourth, Finland was sixth, and then right down at the bottom, UK with 0 points. Germany was just above us there. Even San Marino was even ahead of us. San Marino, who got their football team, is probably the worst football team on FIFA and what have you. They still beat us.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, other than
I think,
wow.
do you know something? To be fair though, I think we all know why we're always at the bottom. And we don't want to go into a bit more controversial stuff, but I think I know why that we're always at the bottom in Eurovision.
Why?
Well, it's not because of the song, it's because of what's going on. It's the world of politics, isn't it? It's what it is. That's why. It's not because of the song. It's because of the politics that, you know, what we've done.
What have we done?
Well, obviously we've got the Brexit thing, and then we're out of the EU, haven't we?
Yeah.
There we go. That's why. It's not down to the best song and what have you now. It's just all down to that.
I strongly disagree.
Really?
I think that block voting and political voting does play something of a part, but I also think that the songs that win Eurovision are rarely ever they're not the political entries. The songs that actually go on to win. Like I remember like 10 years ago, you know, no one likes Germany, but 10 years ago they won Eurovision.
Wow.
It's like the most. Yeah.
Rascal, their speech. No one likes Germany. There you go. Rascal 2021. Trademark it. Eternicus will know like that.
I mean, I used to have a German passport.
Chosen.
So,
Oh, Chosen's lost it. Oh, dearie me. There he goes. Chucky's also saying Eurovision is so entertaining to someone outside the EU.
it is, yeah. It's an odd one.
I always thought it was so controversial. Do you remember when Australia entered into the Eurovision? I was like, that's not a European country. Why are they in it?
They entered, yes. So Techno in chat says Satellite was a tune, though. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. It was a tune, and that's why they won, because it was a good song. It's about how good a song you make, not about the politics side piece. So you get some votes from the politics, but you're gonna get the big votes if your song's good. And the UK have never bothered entering a good song into Eurovision, well, not in the last 20 years. Anyway, other countries take Eurovision very seriously. I think
some of us just take it as a joke, really. To be fair, don't they?
I mean, it is a bit of a joke, but you can't expect to do well when you treat it like a joke, and other countries don't treat it like a joke.
Do you remember when Finland won it? When they had like these slip-up characters, Lordi. Do you remember that?
I do remember that. I have to say, that's one of my least favourite Eurovision winners.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah. That's just my music taste, though. Like, I respect the fact that what they did.
Oh, you're into jazz, aren't you? Why not you make a song? You go for Eurovision for UK.
I'm good. I'm really good.
Are you sure? I could play the triangle for you.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm very good on the keyboard as well.
I'm okay.
There you go. That's it. That's what we could do. We can get an ARC get together, make a song for Eurovision. There you go. We'll get
ARC Eurovision.
Archaeology Eurovision. I'm on the triangle. We'll have Wiley on the drums. You get you singing away. Anyone else coming?
Is this a stock check?
Yeah, this is a stock check. Yeah, this is a 1 lap stock check. So we're still waiting for Jerry to get his PlayStation sorted. I don't know if anything's been said in the chat yet so far. If Jerry's just looking here, if he's still there.
No stocks, which is good.
We're seeing here from Jerry coming online now. 1 minute until I check. Nope, go ahead and start it without me. Sad I could see during qualifying like I qualified. So I don't know if Polyphony's having its problems yet again, or if Jerry's having some actual difficulties there, because I think someone was saying, I think Thunderpig was saying earlier in the stream that there was a bit of problems getting into his lobby. A few people did. Why not Sean particularly had a bit of a trouble. So it looks like we've only got 9 people racing here, but hoping to see Jerry back there. He says if he can make it into the second race, so he's going to keep working on it. So hopefully we'll get Jerry back in for race 2. So it looks like all the other races are fine, making their way towards the last corner there. Thunderpig winning it there. Cro-Magnon nearly going across the line on the grass there. Yep, so everyone looks all good. So we will get ourselves a start, hopefully, very, very soon.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Jerry.
Yeah, he's got problems with his PlayStation, or he can't. He can't connect into his PlayStation in the lobby. So I don't know. Like I says, we'll hope to see him in race 2. Oh, there he is. He's joined. Can you see him?
Yes, I can see him.
Ah, good. So Jerry Bear has finally joined. Does that mean we have to do another stock check with Jerry this time?
I don't know.
Ah, possibly.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. So Jerry's finally joined.
Probably just get it going, to be honest. I don't know. Oh no.
No, it looks like, it's going to be another stock check. Yep. That's for Jerry coming in.
Yep, stock check part 2 is Wiley says in chat. Sorry. Excuse me.
Rascal's still bored from the Monaco GP.
Yeah. I need to get more sleep. I'm probably gonna go to bed straight after this. I'm so tired.
Oh really? Oh wow.
Yeah, I need to catch up on some sleep.
Right, so we're just waiting to see if we can see Jerry. There's Jerry's car there. There it is. And looks like we've got all the races on the pit lane, so we should be getting another stock check, and hopefully Jerry's car will get off the line quite well, and hopefully we will get the first race underway.
Yep. just looking at Techno's livery right now.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. I love it. It's the Doge Clio.
Do you know, looking at that livery, do you remember the old Scooby-Doo, the mystery van they had?
It
looks like that, doesn't it? It looks like that livery, yeah.
It looks like the mystery mobile.
That's it called, yeah, the mystery mobile.
Yeah, it's got those colours. Oh, stick check.
Stuck check part 2. That's French for 2, by the way. I don't know what French for part is though, but anyway, so let's see if we can get now 10 people underway. And then hopefully we'll get the first of 2 races started, because it is getting quite dark over in Scotland. I want to take the dog out for a walk as well. So that is the actual...
Nous commençons maintenant.
What's... yeah, whatever that means.
We're starting now.
Oh, is that what it means?
I think so.
No, this is a stuck check. Another part 2.
Yeah, we're starting the stuck check.
Looks like we're all good then.
Yep. Are they going to be well behaved? It's T1. Well behaved enough, I suppose.
Oh, Wiley! Oh, Wiley taking Crow out there. That's a 5-second penalty for him.
Is Jerry going to look to kill
Oh
Wiley?
my...
Oh, he is.
Dead? He fully sent it there.
Oh,
that...
I'm not sure Wiley's going to like that. Maybe Wiley...
Oh, he's not.
Corner.
No, he's going to kamikaze it. Watch this, he will. Kamikaze? Oh, Wiley, you little chicken. I'm actually kind of disappointed. We've only got 4 people watching, and one of them's me. I'm guessing one of them's you as well with the laptop, so...
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah. There we go, so... Stuck check complete. And now we should get the first race of 2 underway, which is, like I said, 15 laps long. And then the second race will be reverse grid, and it will be half an hour long. So pit stops could happen in the second race.
Yes.
So we both went for Cro-Magnon to win the first race. And
Alright.
looks like we're getting, yeah, looks like we are, yep. So Thunderpig's changed the room settings to 15 laps.
Wait. Tyre wear?
Tyre wear's on. Tyre wears should be on.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah. They didn't want to do what a rascal did at the Qatar race, didn't they? Start the 80-lap race, but it was only 1 lap.
Wait, I prefer not to speak.
Right, let's have a look at Techno's livery there. So yeah, it's got everything. It's got the Wii logo, the Doge. It's got like a Joker thing at the back of it. And yeah, I thought that livery was a tradition to Mermaid. I keep forgetting if it was or not. I can't mind, anyways. Then you got Crow in his normal purple and fluorescent yellow livery that he always cherishes when we do something like this, apart from when it's not the GR3 championships. When we do like some of these other series that we do, he gets involved in it, and his liveries are always those 2 colours. So it's always a bit of a tradition for Crow, as we are going to get the final underway for the first race eventually. So This is how the 10-car grid looks at Tsukuba. It'll be Thunderpig from Crow from Wiley. Then it'll be Why Not Sean, Jerry Bear, Techno, Verdotum, Eternicus, Chosen TV, and Fubar. That completes the 10-car grid at Tsukuba. And there we go then. We just wait for the lights there, like on the middle left side of the screen there. Watch the red lights. The lights go on. And when the lights get out, we will get the first race underway, which it does right now. Good start there. Looks like it was there from Crow from the second position. Looks like he may have an overlap, and no, he doesn't. So Thunderpig will lead the field then into turn 1. 3 abreast already. That was from Chosen TV. And I think that was also Eternicus, and I think that was Techno Guide there. Oh, and Chosen just made a little contact there. I think that was possibly with Fubar, so Chosen now down the order. But the field make their way towards the first hairpin. It is Thunderpig, Crow, Wiley, and Why Not Sean Verdotum. And you got Jerry Bear, and I think that's Eternicus side by side going in towards Dunlop. And Eternicus will hold on to there, but then Techno Guy makes a bit of contact there with Jerry.
He's going to look around the outside into the second half, and it's going to become the inside line. Who's going to break later? It's Jerry, and Jerry looks like he's holding on to that 7th position. Around the outside, nice defense from Jerry. They're all lying in a stun here as we go down the back straight for the first time into the final corner. And who's got the run there? It looks like the Dossum has a little bit of a run on Why Not Sean for 4th position, and he looks to the inside for the move into turn 1.
And makes a stick, and Jerry Bear's trying to stick a nose in on Eternicus. They're going to be side by side through the S corners and then into the first hairpin. But it looks like Eternicus is just going to hold on to that 6th place, which Jerry's going to be hanging out to dry on the outside, and Techno Guy didn't take full advantage of it. So there, the Dotum up to 4th place, as you said.
Oh, and Sean's gone a little bit wide. It's
contact with Eternicus there. That was all wrong at Dunlop. Let's see if we can get it on board with Why Not Sean, see what happened there. Let's have a look at the back. So there was a little gap. Yeah, there was a little gap there, and I think Eternicus tried to take advantage of it, and yeah, they just rubbed. So Why Not Sean is down to 8th place now. Chosen's upper spot. Cro Magna, meanwhile, has taken the lead of this race. And the pass was already made. Must have been at the second hairpin.
He's looking around the outside, but Wiley is also in the mix of this battle in that Pringle liveried Clio. And there's a bit of lag here on my screen right now as I'm on board with Pro. But the pack's still very close together. If they can use the slip of Crow behind, they can pull away a bit, then maybe get an overspeed to try and make a move. And if you're in Thunder's position, the race ain't over for sure, as he gets a much better line through that second hairpin, almost within 4 cents of Crow now. He seemed to have dropped. Wiley seemed to have dropped off a little bit. He's got the Dossum all over the back of him. Is the Dossum going to make a move into the final corner? No way.
Oh, Crow looks like he's running a little wide at the last corner. No, just holds it on though. But yeah, it looks
Thunder
like Wiley's...
Nice run, and he's going defensive. So Thunder's going to look around the outside of Crow.
Oh, really late on the brakes there. Into the first corner they go. On that 4 out of 15, but a dust being kicked up there from the leader Crow, but still Crow manages to stay ahead of Thunderpig, and now Wiley's there now too with a little hint, and there is the Dotum there. So the top 4 really nose to tail here. 1.2 seconds separates first to 4th, and then you got Jerry Bear another 1.2 seconds adrift.
Yeah, and Jerry's purple. So he's catching these guys in a hurry, from the looks of it.
Also, the Dotum is as well. The Dotum is also purple in the second sector and all. So it looks like this battle for the lead is going to possibly be a bit longer if Jerry Bear can get going, and if he can bring Techno Guy with him as well. As Wiley getting very close to the back of Thunderpig's Clio.
Crow ran wide at the final corner yet again, and Thunder had a lot more momentum going into turn 1. He's gonna stick in behind this time.
Jerry Bear running very wide at the first corner there. Did set the fast slap of the race though.
Crow's not having all his own way here. He could be under a lot of threat for the win here. Thunder is pressurizing him like crazy right now.
Oh, then look at this now. The top 4 less than a second now. Crow still leading there. The Thunderbig. Wiley third and the Dottom now in full position. Oh, Jerry's off! Jerry went off!
Sean's off. Chosen's off. Sean's off. What happened there?
Here's a replay. So they're making their way in towards the first hairpin, and Chosen looks like he was just bumping on Why Not Sean, and the two make contact, and Fubar just escapes it. But it just looked to me that Chosen was just leading on Why Not Sean. Now I don't know if there was like any lag or whatsoever. But here's a replay. So Why Not Sean? Yeah, there's the bump. Why Not Sean tries to correct it, but Chosen just pushed him around, and then around he went. Through went Fubar, just ghosted, Chosen ghosted, sorry. And yeah, that's what happened there. So disaster for Why Not Sean and Chosen. However, the second race will happen. Those two will start on the front row come the reverse grid race. But also something happened as well to Jerry Bear, because he did run a little wide there at ATR before going into the second hairpin, and he's lost a ton of ground now to the top 4 in front. And I tell you what, the Dottom is looking really racy now. He wants to get by Wiley in a hurry. And Jerry runs very wide again at ATR, so Jerry looks like he's really struggling there. Eternicus has got a 1 second penalty, which you have to burn after the second hairpin. But Jerry is really struggling now with this car, as Eternicus does burn his penalty at the penalty burn.
So Wiley's actually been looking after his tyres quite well in the opening 5 laps of this race. He and Thunder have very similar wear on their tyres. Crow has a little bit more wear, and that might play into the hands of the two chasing him. Even the Dottom actually has quite good tyre wear. I think Crow on pad, and this might be that might be a disadvantage for Crow at this point. If he's going to have less grip for the rest of the race, still putting in consistent lap times in the low 6s. But Thunder was a little bit quicker on that last time out, and I wonder if, with using that tyre advantage that he has at the moment, if Thunder can start to close in again on Crow's gearbox.
Riding aboard again with the Dottom, because he's obviously got the best seat in the house, sitting in full position. Looks like he's losing a little bit of ground on Wiley now, so there's a bit of a parity with Wiley and the Dottom as they make their way towards the last corner and start the second half of this race. This is pretty much a killer track for those left tyres though, isn't it?
Thunder is so close to Crow. He goes purple, Crow goes defensive into turn 1. What's Thunder going to be able to do about it?
And what's Wiley going to do? What's Wiley going to do?
Oh, he backs out of it.
Yeah, we're just starting the second half of the race there. There's your top 4. Jerry Bear holding on to 5th place, but he is struggling with that car right now because Tedra Guy's all over the back of it now. He's on it. He's nearly 5 seconds adrift.
Crow ran a little bit wide. I thought Thunder was going to poke his nose in on the exit of the first hairpin.
And look at that. Look at the left front tyre of Crow. Right, that's nearly done. And we're only in the second half. We just started the second half of this race.
Yeah, I'd say it's got twice the amount of wear that Thunder has on his left front. This being a clockwise circuit, the left-hand tyres are going to take a bit more of a battering. The right-hand tyres, especially with some really long right-hand corners, like the final corner that we're about to go on. Thunder consistently, he goes a little bit, he doesn't go as fast on entry, but he carries a lot more speed on exit, and you can see that he's got the run on Crow. Gonna use the slip. Is Crow gonna go defensive again?
Doesn't
have to so much. Oh, Wiley goes into the back of Thunder a little bit, and the Dottom is back on the tail of Wiley. So this is once again a four cars within a second in the battle for the lead. I'm just noticing behind. So Jerry was close. Techno was close to Jerry, but lost a bit of time on the back end of that last lap, and so stopped over a second behind. and then further back, the gaps have spread out quite a bit. You have a Tournicus in 7th, followed by Why Not Sean in 8th. After that, Incident with Chosen, Fubar in 9th, and Chosen in 10th position.
Let's have a look then again, back again with the top 4. Crow still leading, Thunderpig, Wiley and the Dotum, as we're going to start lap 10 out of this race there. Look at the drivers there, taking different lines through the last corner there. Thunderpig hugging the inside, Crow leaving it out wide.
Thunder's got a good run. He's got a great run.
Yeah, and
he's going to go for it.
He's going for the overlap there. I think there was a little bit of contact there, and through into the lead there goes Thunderpig, and that was all made because of that last corner.
Oh, he got the mother of all runs. He's going to go defensive into the hairpin. I'm not sure he needs to. There's not really the space. Crow's going to try it around the outside anyway, but Thunder's able to fend him off. And hopefully for him, he can now use that tyre advantage and start to put some real daylight between himself and Crow. But that was a really nice, brave move from Thunder.
Yeah, and he was committed.
For the race lead.
He was committed. He wasn't backing out of it.
He
was going for it. He runs wide though at the second hairpin. But he will get the speed off the corner though, and he will just hold on.
Yeah, but running wide is not really what you want to be doing. You've got all those marbles out there, and the tyres, they pick up that depository on the surface, and it just lowers the level of grip that you have.
Something's happened to Techno Guy. He's down in 7th, for Tournicus has passed him. So Techno Guy's had a mistake somewhere that unfortunately we didn't see because we were watching for the battle for the lead. So yeah, Tournicus up to 7th, 6th, sorry.
He had a very poor lap on lap 9, where he lost 6 seconds on his normal. So yeah, I wonder if something happened to him. But I'm seeing Tournicus passed Jerry. I wonder if Jerry conceded, but he went very
look
slow
at that! Look at the left tire. That's about 50% done. So
the Dotum gets out of shape after the first happen, but somehow holds it.
Yeah, Tournicus passed him at the first corner.
And now Wiley fancies a look at Crow as well, because Crow's gonna go defensive into the hairpin, but Wiley's gonna do the crisscross over and under.
Has he got an overlap on Crow? Crow will probably get the 2 off Thunderpig for the lead, which he does. So Wiley will go back onto the racing line.
But Wiley has slightly better tyres than Crow right now. So
and the Dotum's got a good run too, through the last corner.
The Dotum is going to make a look at Wiley potentially, but Wiley was almost going to make a look at Crow. But I think that's a great move from the Dotum.
Yeah, he saw what Thunderpig do there the previous lap or 2 ago, and he made it stick. So Wiley now relegated to 4th, and now the Dotum. Although Wiley wants it back, nearly bit of contact there through the first hairpin. But now what can the Thunderpig do? Can he stretch his legs and pull away from this battle for second? Because Crow looks like he's really struggling, especially on that left front tyre of his. But he's doing such a good job though, just to hold on to second place. Look at the top 4 nose together, nose to tail. And 9 tenths there.
Thunder's he's opened the gap to second place Crow.
Yeah, Crow's out of slipstream. Pretty much.
Thunderpig so far. He lost the lead at the start to Crow, but he was in pole position.
Wiley!
Like to show the pace. Wiley.
Wiley did run a little wide through the last corner there. Didn't like he lost too much time though. But we've got 3 laps to go. Thunderpig leading and stretching his legs away from this battle for second. Crow still in that position, the Dotum 3rd and Wiley in 4th.
Well, Wiley makes a look at the Dotum.
I think there was contact there. I think I think the patience is starting to wear thin since we're late into the race now. Someone has gone off at the last corner. That might have been Chosen. Yes, indeed he has. The Chosen went off again. So not a good day in the afternoon there for Chosen, unfortunately. But he will start on the pole, depending if Fubar makes a mistake. But again, let's have a look at this battle there. And the Dotum has lost ground now. The Dotum's 2.4 drift now. So here's a replay. See what happened here. Going into us a second hairpin. He just mistimed his braking. He mistimed the braking from Crow. And I think the reason why Crow did that is because his tyres have completely fallen off the cliff, and I think it caught Vidottum out. So it's now basically a a two-car scrap now for second place with Vidottum out of the equation with 2 laps to go. Thunderpig pretty much got it in the bag there if he doesn't spin it or bin it, sorry.
Wiley is closing in on Crow.
Just look at that left front tyre though. That's probably about 40% more less wear in that tyre now. Now can Wiley sense an opportunity here? He's half a second adrift, but he does have substantial better left tyres than Crow.
He does.
But he's got to make a move on now because he's quite a bit far back from Crow.
He's got the slip. Yeah, but he's not going to make a move into the final corner. It's all about, can he get a good run out of it? So he goes a little bit wide on entry, but now it's when you pick up the throttle. Can he carry more speed than Crow? Oh, he looks like he's running as wide as you possibly can. Crow got quite a nice run, and the gap still hovers at 0.6 of a second. But Wiley, look how much he closed in the braking zone. Now the gap's come all the way down to 0.3 of a second. Oh, Crow! Sorry, Wiley getting out of shape there. Crow with that straight line braking.
Yeah, slightly defended into the first hairpin. We're on the last lap of the race now. Riley looks like he ran a little wide though on the exit of the corner. Now into Dunlop. Now he's got 2 more opportunities to go. This corner, the second hairpin, and then you've got the long right hand out the last corner. And it looks like Riley's just not that close enough to the back of Crow.
Full credit to Thunderpig as well. I mean, we thought Crow was going to take this, but Thunder from pole position went down to second.
Oh, why not Sean and Tedro guy had a bit of argy-bargy at the last hairpin there.
Thunder crosses the line.
Yep. Cromac the second. Wiley third, Vidottum in fourth. 5th place will go to Eterdicus, although he nearly runs wide at the last corner there. We just see the position change back again. Guy retaking 7th place from Why Not Sean. But here comes Eterdicus. He will cross the line in 5th. Jerry Bear 6th, and it will be just who's going to get on the line here. Techno, well, why not? It will be Techno. Then it will be Why Not Sean. And wait for Fubar, who seems to be stopping. What's he doing? Is this a ploy for him to start on the pole? Is that allowed?
I have no idea. I think
so I don't know.
Have to be looked at post-race for sure.
Yeah, because I don't think you have to sacrifice your position just to start on the pole position. I mean, he was going to start in the front row no matter what, but
yeah,
that could be a bit iffy there. I don't think that's in the rule book just to sacrifice your spot to start pole in race 2, is it?
Yeah, I'm not sure you can do that.
Yeah, neither am I. I'm not sure of that as well. So here's the unofficial race results then from the first race there. Thunderpig wins it. Cro-Magna holding on for second place from Wiley. Shame out the Dottom there because it looked like he had a good car to maybe challenge Crow for second, but he'll finish in 4th. Eterdicus 5th. Jerry Bear in 6th. Techno Guy and Why Not Sean 7th and 8th. Chosen TV 9th. And Fubar, who should have finished 9th but elected to start pole for race 2, but he will finish in 10th place. So now, with the second race being a reverse grid, so that means Fubar God, my voice is going already. Fubar will start on the pole, Chosen will start second, Why Not Sean 3rd, Techno Guy 4th, Jerry Bear 5th, Eterdicus 6th, Vidottum 7th, Wiley 8th, Cro-Magna 9th, and Thunderpig will start from the rear of the grid. And it's the 30-minute race. Just seeing here in the chat there, Chosen saying I was not to blame between me and Sean were side by side, and he starts trying to move over on the side of a track. He bounced off the first time and done it again. Then the third time it boned. Oh dear, that's ooh wow. Do you mean T-bone? You mean?
We're gonna look at that afterwards. Yeah, that's all I can say about it right now.
Yeah. Rascal is
not in the chat. not
in the chat though. No.
Not in the chat. If you got any problems, or if you want anything looked at by the stewards, save your replays, clip it, report it in the ticket. You know.
Yeah, yup, I've just seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yup, I've just saved it for you.
Cool.
So that was a bit of an interesting first race there. A bit of it definitely surprises though. But I mean, fair play to Thunderbig. He did save the tyres as bad as Crow. But I mean, what can you do if you're a controller player? It's just, you know, I mean, if Crow still had that wheel, he would have won it for sure. But
I'm not so sure. I think I'm not so sure. Thunder had the pace.
Thunder, yeah.
He had the pace, and yeah, ultimately you've got to drive what your setup is, right? So Crow, he doesn't have a wheel, so that's I mean, you know, that's the controller for you.
And it was a good move though from Thunderpig to pass.
It was a great move.
Like I says, fully committed, got the run off the last corner, and that was it. And yeah, he didn't back out of it. Crow was going to push him up against the pit wall, but Thunderpig was he wasn't letting go of that lead. He wanted to take advantage of it, and pretty much he did.
Hold on. So Fubar's AFK.
Fubar is on a bio break. Is that a toilet break, I'm guessing?
I don't know.
Anyway, the sun's out here now, so that's good. And I'd imagine there will definitely be some pit stops, considering how bad the left front tyre will be in this 30-minute endurance race. Is it endurance race? Or is it just 30 minutes long? It's not really endurance, isn't it?
No, it's not an endurance race whatsoever.
No, it's not, no. Not with these cars, anyways, no.
Well, it's about the time. 30 minutes is not really endurance.
So we will just... I wonder if there's any news from the first, from Lobby A, see what's happening in that lobby.
We'll find out afterwards. Where is Fubar? Come on, Fubar. I want to get the show on the road. So, how did you guys enjoy the first race in chat?
It was actually pretty entertaining, actually, I'm not going to lie. I mean, to be fair, Rasker and I, we have commentated on another league with these, with a different set of cars on this track, and to be fair, it was kind of boring. But I mean, this race, it was actually quite fun. See the top four close together, you know. That was. Oh, Techno Guy being a bit naughty there. Is he having a naughty Techno? I didn't think of him being a dirty-minded numpty. But no, that was actually good, entertaining racing there. Hope for the 9 people that are watching, hope they were entertained at it as well. But here we go then, the second race, and it is a reverse grid. So Fubar questionably starts on the pole. Chosen TV second, Wanosh on third, Techno Guy fourth, Jerry Bear fifth, Etericus, the Dot and Wiley, Cro-Magnet and Thunderpig. That's your lot. And here we go then. As the engine notes rise, we are going to get the second race underway. The red light come on. Once it goes out, which it does right now, away they go for the first of the 30 minutes here. And as they make their way there, looks like Jerry Bear made a good start there. Looks like he's going to plant his car into the middle, going in towards turn 1, the first corner.
Chosen's trying to go up the inside of Fubar.
Yeah.
Jerry Bear's going to go round the pair of them.
Oh, they're free abreast. He wants to get the lead here. He wants to get by Fubar in a hurry. Yeah, that's Jerry Bear. He does. He's going to force his way through. So there you go. Jerry Bear into the lead of the race from starting 5th on the grid. Etericus got a little sideways.
Techno's into 3rd place, so he's past Chosen, and now he's going to be filling the mirrors of Fubar ahead. He gets a better run. Is he going to look into the second tap and look up the inside? Fubar
nearly got into Jerry there, didn't he?
And it went a bit wide, and Techno's going to take that as an invitation to steam up the inside.
And that's second place for Techno. So P2, that is for Techno. Fubar goes down to third. Chosen down to fourth. Cro Magna already from ninth on the grid. He's already up into P5. Meanwhile, sixth position.
Fubar he braked very early for the final corner. Took a very strange line. Chosen went into the back of him a little bit. Luckily, no harm, no foul. When Chosen's making a move on him, and Thunderpig's trying to make a move on the outside of Crow. It's all happening at turn 1.
Whoa, yeah, he just went straight on there, did Fubar, in the last corner. I think there was nothing that Chosen could have done there. But here he goes again, makes contact again with Fubar. But still can't get the job done, no.
Oh my god, Thunder. He pushes the Dottom out a little bit. Very forceful driving Thunder, and he's on the grass. Oh, he's drifting it.
Here comes the Dottom. No, he wants to have a look on the inside of the second hairpin. Has he got an overlap on Thunderpig? Yes, he does. And he's got that spot back. Meanwhile, Wiley's still struggling to find a way through the field. He's down in ninth place. Crow's up to fourth.
He made a move on Chosen, and now he's looking at Fubar. Can he make a move? He's going for that. There was a little contact again on Fubar.
Fubar might get clotheslined here, may get hung out to dry on the outside line, but no, he protects the inside there. So Fubar only lost one spot there, but could have lost a whole load more. Chosen now goes around the outside there. Thunderpig taking a different line there for turn 1. But Dotham's still holding on to 6th place. Wiley's managed to find a way by Eternicus there. I tell you what's all happening, going on for 3rd place on back now, isn't it? Oh, Verdottum looks like he was making a look on Chosen, but not going to happen, no. I mean, the real big winner out of all this is Crow. He started 9th. He's already up to 3rd place and trying to hunt down Techno and Jerry.
Well, Jerry's found his pace. He just did a 105.5 on that previous lap, so he's
got to be careful. He's got to be careful though, because if he's pushing that hard, he's going to wear more. He's going to wear that left front a lot more than the others.
Yeah, I have noticed that Crow's tyres look a lot better in this early stage than Jerry's. So maybe Crow decided, you know what, that first race I took too much out of the tyres early on, so he wants to try and preserve and go a little bit longer into the race. Or just have the tyres later on. As Jerry runs very wide in the first corner, and now
that's not going to help. That's not going to help that left front tyre there. Still movers and shakers going on at the back of the pack there. Fubar now down to 6th position. Chosen and the Dotter managed to find a way by. Thunderpig is back into 7th after losing that to Wiley, and now he's all over the. Thunderpig is all over the back of Fubar as they're making their way towards Dunlop on the 4th lap. 26 minutes to go. Jerry Bear still leading, Techno Guy 2nd, Crow in 3rd, and then you've got Chosen in 4th, still holding on, Verdottum in 5th, and then you've got this massive scrap for 6th on back with Fubar, with Thunderpig and Wiley and Eternicus.
Wiley's trying to make a move on Thunderpig, but Eternicus almost got the over-under on Sean, and I don't know if Fubar's going defensive right now. That was
I think he was going.
He brakes quite early for the final corner, and Thunder.
Oh, Wiley had a bit of help from Why Not Sean. Now I don't know if that was because of a domino effect with Fubar braking a little bit early into the last corner, but may have caught some people out.
Thunder's absolutely gone for it.
Oh, and Wiley and Why Not Sean get together, and Fubar was the biggest loser out of all of that. Wiley made a big lunge on Why Not Sean, and like I said, Fubar was the big loser in all of that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Fubar. Hopefully he can refine his groove, refine that rhythm, and you know, because they're going to still be battling. So this race isn't over for him, although he's going very gingerly through this middle. He's not shifting out of 2nd gear for some reason. But anyway, just going up to looking at the leaders. So you have Jerry, who's pulled out almost 2 seconds on Techno, so this has either been a great lap for Jerry or a really poor lap for Techno.
106.3 for Techno.
Yeah, so Techno's not really, he's not actually done that badly. It's just Jerry's started to set some really nice pace. But Crow's not really catching any either of the two ahead of him. Only took a tenth out of Techno's advantage on that previous lap. So this could be a slow burner, but maybe we'll see. I think Crow is still faster than the two ahead, and he's definitely got more tyres, life left in his tyres. So this race could be coming back to Crow.
Yeah, Jerry really hounding that left front tyre. I think there's already about 25% done on that left front there. Looking at the battle then for 4th place, Chosen versus the Dottom. But still no to tail. And then you got Thunderpick, the winner from race 1, down there in P6.
Yeah, but he's got 23 minutes left.
Yep, he's still got time on his side.
He's only 8 seconds off the lead, so I think Thunderpig, he won't be too concerned right now. I think he's still in with a strong chance of getting a podium. And look, his last lap, it was in the 105s. 105.9. And the leader Jerry setting a 106.1. So Thunderpig, he's still got the pace in that Clio. And I think he equal fancy his chances of catching the leaders before the end of this race, especially if they stop fighting.
I think someone made a mistake on track there. Was that Thunderpig or why not Sean? Here's a replay. I did see an arrow going quite off at the first hairpin, sorry. And yeah, it must have been Thunderpig just a teensy bit. Yes, Thunderpig made a little mistake there through the first hairpin, so lost a teensy bit of ground on the Dottom.
The Dottom is really close to Chosen. Credit to Chosen though, his lap times have actually been very solid. His fastest lap was a 105.7, which is only 2/10 off of the fastest lap of the race. The Chosen, he's showing a bit more pace in this race too, as he did in Goodwood last week, and he's keeping the Dottom honest behind him. Yeah, his last lap was a 106.4. I saw 115 for some reason, but no, the Dottom was only 3/10 quicker, so he might have some trouble getting past Chosen in that lap from 4th position.
Yeah, Chosen was a bit annoyed by his qualifying, didn't like what he was doing. He kept on making mistakes, I think he was saying, but yeah, he's shown what we saw at Goodwood last week. As Charles in the chat saying, go Techno. Let's see if he's closing up on Jerry Bear. 2.5 seconds, but I tell you what, that purple car behind him with Cro Magnus catching.
Yeah, Cro's a man on a mission. And Cro's
it looks like the Dottom's managed to get by Chosen TV. Was that around the outside at the last corner? We're going to have a look at a replay of this, actually. So what does he do? So Chosen's not really defending his position here. Oh, that was just really late braking there at the last corner, and he's through. So if there was one way to get by Chosen TV, it was have to be really late braking, and he did it. Goes defensive, and he's got that position. So good pass that from the Dottom. So he's up to 4th place now. He's only 6.1 seconds away from Jerry Bear, who's leading the race still.
Yeah, and his tyres are in just a much better place than any of the drivers ahead of him. I think the Dottom on wheel, so he'll fancy his chances at being able to close it with this tyre advantage that he's got. Yeah, 5.7 seconds. Let's see what he can do to catch Jerry. He seems to be having quite a fast lap this time round. Although he has to back out a little bit at the final corner, carry too much speed through it. So his last lap was a 106.5, I believe. Compared to Jerry in the lead setting a 106.9. So the Dottom 4/10 quicker on that last lap, even though despite getting past Chosen and having to defend. Crow set a 106 flat, and he's making a move on Techno right now.
Yeah,
as it goes through the first hairpin.
We've been watching the Crow here. Oops.
He's hounding Techno.
Yeah, he's really hounding him now.
the two council members going at it.
Oh, Techno looks like he runs very wide at the second hairpin. And he goes on the grass, lost momentum, and that's P2 for Crow. So from 9th on the grid, he's up to 2nd, although Techno guy is still side by side. And now they're 3.5 seconds behind the leader, Jerry Bear. And I tell you what, Verdottum has actually really pulled away from Chosen. He's already a second away from Chosen TV. And he's hunting down the top two, although he does run very wide at the last corner. So he's already lost nearly a second alone after making that mistake. Van der Pick still in 6th. Why not Sean in 7th for Terracus and Wiley? Wiley... Yeah, I thought Wiley would have been working his way out through the field there, but it looks like Wiley's definitely struggling. He just can't find a way by a Terracus. Although, was this an opportunity at the first hairpin? No.
Can I just comment on... So we were talking about Crow's tyres being dead in that first race. Can we look at Techno's tyre wear right now? Because that left front is like...
It's half done.
It's more than half done. It's like 60% done. I struggle to find... How is Techno going to be able to, I mean, are they going to, do they have to use medium tyres in this one? Well, I think it's super softs again.
I think so.
He's going to have to make it another lap or two at least before pitting. And then that second stint's also going to be a slog. His lap times they're pretty healthy considering that amount of degradation. His last lap was a 106.9. Which was faster than both the Dottum and Chosen behind. Thunderpig is closing in on Chosen actually. The gap.
Oh, he has, yeah.
A quarter of a second. Chosen breaks a little bit late for that first chicane. Thunder keeps it tight on the apex. Now it's all about can he get a good run out of these the S's section to maybe get a run into that second chicane. Thunder drifting on the grass a little bit.
Yeah, he's only 7 seconds away from Jerry Bear, and Crow has already gained like a second on Jerry. I just noticed there too that Fubar made his first pit stop, so he's going to have another, and he stayed on the soft tyres, so it's going to be a long 60 minutes here for Fubar, because I think at this rate he might have to pit again, does Fubar. But meanwhile, Jerry, Van der Pig got a little bit squirrely there on the last corner there, and so too did Chosen, so that didn't help. As Van der Pig having a different line through the first quarter.
Oh, Chosen got a bit out of shape on exit, and Thunder's alongside. And he's going to have the inside going into the hairpin.
Yeah, so Chosen may have to surrender. Late break in!
A little bit of rubbing.
Chosen will have the inside though for Dunlop if he can hold it on. Little bit of kissing there on the side there, and Chosen just barely holding on to 5th place there. Good racing.
Thunder got the move run done round the outside.
He does, and he will have the inside as well for the second hairpin, and it's done. So Van der Pig up to P5 now from 10th on the grid.
That was a good move from Thunder because he set that up in advance as well.
Yeah, he braked early. Yeah, so that was smart racing for Van der Pig.
He knew Chosen was going to go a bit wide, and he just kept his momentum really nicely on the corner exit. Beautiful move, and now the Dottum is only 1.3 ahead. 1.4 I should say. But yeah, they're going into the pit stop window right now.
Yeah, why not Sean making his one and only stop. Techno guy also coming into the pits as well. Jerry Bear's lead is now disintegrated down to 1.4 seconds. It was 3.5 when we last saw Jerry Bear. So Crow Magna's already gained at least 2.1 seconds alone. But they'll probably be pitting this time by, I reckon. Because there's 15 minutes to go.
Jerry's tyres look absolutely awful right now. Like even Crow's tyres look bad, but Jerry's tyres, his front left is crying out in pain. And Jerry must be thinking, just please, 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 get me off of this set. They're so dreadful.
But I'd imagine Jerry's got to be pitting this time. Yep, and yeah, he pulls off into the pits. So too does Crow. Does the Dottum come in? Yep, looks like he is. Does Van der Pig come in? In fact, everyone's coming in. What about Eternicus? He's actually defending that 6th place from Wiley yet again. In fact, Eternicus is coming in. So, looks like to me that Wiley is going to stay out for yet another lap. Techno Guy's already made his pit stop.
So Wiley takes the lead of the race. We'll see. You know, maybe
oh, Crow!
Going for that.
Crow's gone ahead of Jerry!
Yeah, so Crow underfueled a bit. Well, Crow saved a bit of fuel at the pit stop and thought, you know what, I don't need to fuel as much. And that's allowed him to nicely jump Jerry in the pits.
And also,
so we'll
look there.
if Jerry's able to respond. Oh, Crow goes a bit wide, Jerry goes alongside, now they're at Dunlop.
Yeah, side by side. That's going to allow Techno Guy to catch up, who will be in a net 3rd place when Wiley will make his one and only pit stop. So the undercut from Techno Guy really has worked, though. Or was it 2 laps? He may have pitted in 2 laps early, I think. Someone was running a little wide there.
The thing is, Techno's now got 1 lap older tyres for the entire rest of the race.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's going to need Crow and Jerry to really battle hard. Techno's got his own battle, I think, with the tyres.
Oh, Jerry losing the rear at the last corner, sorry. What a save there from Jerry. Oh, I tell you what, Jerry is really trying to catch up with Crow. So too is Crow. They are using that effort, those tyres really hard there.
Okay, so Wiley comes out in 9th position, but he's got much fresher tyres than everybody ahead of him. He's only 14 seconds off the lead. You can see this map from, well, I'm riding on board with Wiley, and you can see this massive train of cars just going through the S's right now.
And that's Wiley, the problem. This is the problem for Wiley.
Well, he's got to overtake them, you know. He's got to first catch them and then
try and get back past them. That's as what Murray Walker says. Catching up is one thing, and getting by is quite another. So Wiley's got an awful big task on his hand there. As we've got Matty in the chat, Brett J in the chat as well. Inman is saying, wonder what strats there will be. Lobby A was very interesting in terms of strategy. They already done their races. Oh wow.
Yeah, they must have. Because we were waiting for
Jerry,
and
then Fubar with his toilet break, I reckon.
Oh, I don't know whatever he was doing. But yeah, Techno's not far off of Jerry, and I think the Dotum is also.
The Dotum's catching.
He's gone purple in the first sector, so the Dotum could be making a late challenge.
Oh!
Well, everyone's getting out of shape though.
Yeah, they were. I mean, don't count out Thunderpig there too. He's only 2.3 seconds away from the Dotum. So, you know, don't chance out Thunderpig just yet.
Yeah, because he was 8. I remember he was 8.5 seconds behind before the pit stop phase. He's now only 5.2 off Crow in the lead. So Thunder, I don't think he's in a bad position here.
11.
He can definitely. He'll be looking at Techno, thinking he's only a few seconds up the road. If he can just start nailing these consistent fast lap times, he can catch them and maybe get a podium.
This is starting lap 18. It is America 1 and 2, Ireland 3 and 4, Canada 5, Great Britain 6, India 7, and Germany in 8th. As chosen one's a little wide through the first corner. And there you can see Wiley there just hanging on there, trying to catch up with Eternicus there in 8th place. But, whoa, Techno Guy getting a little sideways again off that corner. He may fall into the clutches of the Dotum, and in fact the Dotum is now in Techno Guy's slipstream. We've got 10 minutes to go, so roughly, what, I want to say 8 laps of racing left, possibly?
Something like that. I'm very worried about Techno's tyres. They already look so much worse than the drivers around him, and it's this long right-hander that's going to be causing him the most pain. He's just had to check up on the throttle a bit. The Dotum really getting a much better run, and now within 0.4 of a second on Techno.
Oh, look at that Golf livery there. He's getting ever closer to the back of Techno Guy. He's getting closer again. The Dottam showed good pace though here, because we did see him have a good first race, although when he made that mistake at the second hairpin, which cost him a podium finish for sure. But he's showing again that he's got good pace around this track. Again, Techno guy getting a little bit loosey-goosey at ATR. And I think they are catching to Jerry Bear too, which I think his second stint, he's not, he's not really catching up to Cro Magno. Crow's, hanging his ties down. I just noticed there too, the Thunder Pig is down at 7th place. So Thunder Pig has gone from 5th to 7th. He's made a mistake. And then that's not good for Thunder Pig now, unfortunately. He's now 10 seconds adrift, so he's lost 6 seconds alone on this lap. And he looks like he's struggling a little bit there. He's lost a lot of momentum now, 1:11.6, so he's either gone off either at the first corner or the first hairpin.
Oh, the Dawson is making a move on Techno into the hairpin.
And through! Late on the brakes as well goes the Dottam. Techno guy will go for the crisscross, maybe. Oh, there's contact!
Tries to hold him narrow. Dottam runs a bit wide, but carries the momentum. Techno not able to do the crisscross, like we saw from. Oh, is he gonna
he's having a look back! Oh, I think he was trying to force Dottam into a mistake with that kind of move.
Yeah, but the Dottam far too experienced to fall for something like that.
Now, they did lose a lot of time though to Jerry Bear ahead. I think they lost at nearly 2 seconds alone. So the gap now between the Dottam to the leader Cro Magno is 3.8 seconds and coming down. This Techno went off again.
Look at his tyres, they're just so awful.
He's got 7 minutes though to hold on.
I'm just looking here, so his last lap was a 107.8. Chosen on last lap did a 106.1. So caught almost 2 seconds up on Techno. If Chosen could be in with the shot of 4th place if Techno's tyres really fall off the cliff here.
The gap is only 3 seconds now with 6 minutes to go. And it is coming down ever so slightly. Let's have a look then at the recovery from Wiley then. He is still trying to recover. He's now 1.8 seconds away from Eternicus, but, time is running out for Wiley to gain more positions. I mean, if you think back before when Wiley made his first pit stop, he actually struggled to get by Eternicus. Eternicus was defending his position quite well there too, and Wiley couldn't find a way by, so it's going to be quite difficult for Wiley to get by Eternicus yet again, I reckon. But he's only got about 6 minutes to go if he can catch up, and there's Thunder Pig as well there too. Why not Sean also there in 6th? Cro Magnus Lee, go on.
So Chosen took another 0.6 out of Techno on the last lap, the gap down to 2.8 seconds. It's going to be what, 5-6 laps to go. If he keeps closing in like he is at the moment, then we could be in for quite a tasty finish for 4th position.
Let's have a look at the gap with the Dottam. 3.6 seconds he has to Jerry Bear, so he's not gaining that much time away from Jerry Bear. But I think Jerry Bear looks like he's got like a second win on him, and he's catching up on Crow. So we could have a battle for the lead again. We're coming up with 5 minutes to go.
The two leaders are matching each other's pace quite well. Jerry on that last lap was roughly 2/10 quicker than Crow, but then previously Crow was 4/10 quicker than Jerry. And then previously, before that, Jerry was half a second quicker than Crow. So the gap has been ebbing and flowing between. They're trading, they're trading fast laps. These two up ahead. I think that who's that round the corner? That must be back marker. Yeah,
that'd be Fubar.
So,
that'd be Fubar.
Yeah.
He's just onto the back streets of entering the last corner now.
I wonder if Fubar's got enough fuel to make it to the end. It could be quite close.
Yeah,
I'm seeing all the other drivers are at around 25%. Fubar looks like he's on 15-20% of fuel.
Let's have a look again.
Close.
Yeah, it's in between that. Yeah, it's just roughly about maybe 16-17%. He also could be on the verge of being a lap down too.
Yeah, I guess he'd have to respect blue flag rules in that scenario, because obviously there's still a battle for the lead going on. Jerry, 1.2 seconds behind Crow as he's drifting it big time out of the hairpin. Now takes a lot of grass on entry to Dunlop.
Oh, and Wiley just forces his way through to try to get by Eternicus there. I was just cutting off on you there. Just Wiley just driving into the side of Eternicus yet again. Now he's caught up to him. He's just got to find a way by, but hopefully not too forceful like what he did just then.
Why are they not having as good a race as he did in the first 1
No,
hour?
he hasn't. He's really struggled there. He finished third in the first race, and he hasn't. He's just not, in terms of luck, he hasn't just found any way by what Crow and what Thunderpig did in the first race, or Verdotton for that reason as well. For that matter as well.
Yeah, the gap between Techno and Chosen has closed dramatically. And now we have Chosen is only 1.4 seconds behind Techno with 2 laps to go, and he's bringing Sean with him.
Yeah, Chosen finished fifth in the second race at Goodwood last week, on course for yet another top 5. Could improve it to a 4th though, if he can manage to get by Tetra Guy with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go on the clock. Oh, didn't get that last corner out right, but it is now less than a second now. But with that little mistake there from Chosen, it's just going up just a teensy bit. Looks like Jerry Bear's going to concede. It looks like he's going to have to hold on to second place. Up to 2 seconds now. He is away from Crow, as we've got less than 2 minutes to go until the end of this race. Now let's have a look at Techno Guy's tyres. It's getting closer. Boy, one's a little wide though through the first corner, and Chosen's catching up yet again.
Now he's going to have the benefit of the toe. The gap coming down all the while Techno punches the hole in the air for Chosen. He can see it. He's going to have 1 lap to go after this one, so if he can close up to the gearbox of Techno, then maybe try and set up a move into T1 on the final lap. This could be. Chosen must be sensing something.
Techno defended there. Techno ran very wide there. There was no need to defend that position at all. He was nowhere near him.
And now they're side by side going down the straight. Who's going to be braver into the final corner?
Techno Guy on the outside, Chosen on the inside, not yielding at all. They both broke at the same time. Chosen does have the benefit of having the inside line, and through into 4th place goes Chosen. But Techno Guy, Chosen was obviously he's having a look back on the inside. No, he couldn't do it there.
Look at his tyres. They look so shot.
I mean, to be fair though, I mean, the right rear looks pretty good.
Yeah, the right rear looks almost new, but that front left,
it's horrible.
It's seen better days for sure. And though I'm looking at Chosen's tyre wear, and he's got half the wear that Techno does. So to me, oh, if someone goes off, who's that? Oh,
that's Foodbar. Foodbar's stopping on the track there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why he should stop on the track there. Just keep going and just move out of the way.
Yeah.
That's more of a hazard there for Foodbar.
I would say so as well.
Anyway, this is the last lap then. Cro-Magnon making his way towards the last corner. Started 9th on the grid. Second in the first race. He gets a win here. So Crow will win the second race of the night. Jerry Bear second. Verdotton in third. Chosen TV will come across the line in a fairly respectable 4th place there. Techno Guy will just hold on to 5th. Why not Sean in 6th? And this battle then for 7th place is going on over Eternicus and Riley. In fact, Thunderpig down in 9th place. So Thunderpig has done another mistake again, And then we wait for Fubar to cross the line in P10. And yeah, kind of a tough day at the office there for Fubar, unfortunately.
His time will come. Yeah, Thunder not having the best second race either after winning that first race, but I'm sure he'll be happy with the win that he got, and congrats to Crow for winning that second race there. Second then first. Good night for Crow.
Yeah, and that will help in the championship as well, considering, like you said, with Keanu and Gianni not racing. So that's going to help him all the more in the championship. Probably cementing his place in the top 10, I reckon. I think, well, he was already in the top 10, but definitely cementing it now.
Yeah.
So there you go then. That has been the ARC Clio Cup race round 3 coming to you at Tsukuba Raceway. What is the penultimate round again? Is it Lago Maggiore, is it?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be racing in the final 2 rounds, so you're going to have...
We're going to have Law. We're going to have Law back in the booth with us then. So, yeah. So that has been it then. So until then, I've been Savvy.
And I've been Rascal.
And again, we'll see you next week at Lago.